So the story that we are getting information on right now is potentially a big one. Hamas has reportedly agreed, and we really want to make sure that that this is where they are right now, because we know that Hamas has gone back and forth on this 20-point deal and whether or not they would agree to it all. But there is indications that they are offering to release the remaining hostages, dead and alive. And this is coming from Reuters this afternoon. Now, President Trump gave the group until Sunday evening to accept his Gaza peace plan. We don't know if they have agreed to all of these elements, though. So we need to just sort of tread carefully here as we wait to see exactly what they have agreed to. Let's bring in Fox News contributor and National Review Institute fellow Douglas Murray, who joins us by phone. Douglas, good to have you with us. As I said, we're just getting the early indications on this. What are your thoughts at this point?
My first thoughts are that it needs to be treated with considerable caution. Hamas know they have 2 more days, of course, and they are world experts at dragging things out. It seems from what the reports that have come through so far, they've said that they're willing to negotiate about these matters, but it is certainly a cause for optimism that the release of all of the remaining hostages is first and foremost among the things mentioned. There are 2 main issues that the Israeli government has said they wanted from the start of this war. They wanted the return of all hostages and for Hamas to cease running the Gaza. If Hamas are indeed open to both of those things, there will be lots of negotiations still to come, but this could well mean the end of the war.
All right. Douglas, I just want to bring you into what we're learning now, and that is exactly what I mentioned and exactly what Douglas is mentioning, which is that Hamas is trying to negotiate this deal, right? They have until Sunday night. The latest that we're seeing is that they have agreed to some parts of it, but not other parts of this agreement. And let's put back up on the screen the 20 points to this agreement, because obviously there are issues that they're going to have with some of this. And, Douglas, this outline of this plan calls for them to basically give up all their weapons and leave leadership in Gaza. Do you think that they will agree to that?
I think in some ways that will be the hardest bit to get them over the line on. But there are reassurances in the Trump peace plan that there could be, for instance, an amnesty for Hamas terrorists who put down their arms and wish to leave. Obviously, there'll be a lot of issues within that, issues of trust from Hamas's side about that. But the peace plan is a very comprehensive plan that all sides, apart from Hamas, have accepted. And I think that they must, at the moment, be feeling the pressure, not least of their Arab allies, who have already signed on to this plan, saying to them, you are the only thing now keeping the war going. Hamas is the only entity that is keeping the war going. If everybody else in the region, including Israel, has agreed to these plans, why are Hamas still refusing to do so? And the pressure on them in the region, and indeed from their backers, I think at this moment will be considerable. But it's certainly a cause for some optimism that they seem to realize that this time the deadline of Sunday is a real deadline.
Well, they have seen how President Trump deals with these real deadlines in the past, certainly in Iran. After giving them 60 to 90 days to end their nuclear weapons program, that opportunity was not taken. And we saw what happened with the B-2 bombers in Iran. And I think Hamas has gotten the message. But whether or not, this, as we have all said, caution is the word to keep in mind here as we look at these early reports from Reuters that Hamas has accepted some of the elements of this plan.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.